Hi guys, welcome back to Cole's Collectibles. Today we've got part 2 of the 78 Power Wagon. I've left you off about almost a year now. I'm sorry for that because things just happened. I couldn't get it to go into a computer to edit it. And I know what you're saying, oh, you can just upload it without editing it. Well, I shot it on the GoPro, so it wasn't going to happen. We've done a lot to it since then, and I'm just going to start off saying that you can't hear it run today because I'll explain why. Just be patient now. You hear that? Yeah. So, it's been running pretty bad. Each time I put it in reverse or drive or any gear, it'll try and stall out on me. And you put down there in the comments below, or just tell me, please, if you know why. It's probably the carburetor. It'll try and stall out on me. I gotta give it a lot of gas. As you can see, I took the grill off, and I took the thing that goes below the grill off. And the reason I can't hear it start is the never start right there. Well, I was driving it about a week ago now, and there it went. Oh. I didn't have a strap or anything on the battery, which I used to, but I took it off for some reason, and you can already maybe guess what happened. All that white stuff, fellas, is dried acid. It slid forward onto the exhaust manifold right there and burned, and leaked acid all over my frame, and eventually I would have got to the ground. So that's a good thing I opened the hood after I was done driving to disconnect the battery. Well, I knew that would be the last time I disconnect this exact battery. But yeah, I got a new air filter on it, Aldi Brock, only the best, you know. We found this in the back, stuff for changing your tire. Jack. And just gonna say it right now, if you would please comment anything about Sno-Commanders or Sno-Fiters. I absolutely love Sno-Commanders and Sno-Fiters, and we decided once we get this restored, we're gonna turn this into a Sno-Commander. I'm gonna have multiple videos going up of Sno-Commander and Sno-Fighter stuff. I have a few owner's manuals and advertisements and brochures and just all kinds of stuff, and stories and just all kinds of things. You're gonna love it, especially if you like that kind of thing, or you want to find out about them. Anyway, I already said grill. We took the bed off, and frame is very, very, very bad. I'll give you a closer inspection later, but for now, here's just a hint of it. Yeah. Very Swiss cheesy. Nothing good about this kind of cheese. And so we went up to Maryland, and this guy had a ton of Dodge parts, and we bought a short bed half-ton frame, 4-wheel drive off of them. And surprise or not, it was a step-side of 1.2. A, because I saw a picture of it, and B, because it has this little guy right here, which only step-side had. This whole place is just like a bunch of welds. It's patched from here to here, and below from there to there. This is where a gas tank went. We took out the gas tank. It's a factory plastic gas tank. And you can see the gears in the rear axle. It says 3.54 and 9.25. Also, just wanted to show you this real quick. Watch this. There's a little pinhole in the brake itself. How's that even happen? A lot of years of rust and soaked. A lot of them. It's gotten technically rustier, but took the mirrors off, and we actually already have the Sno-Commander plow pump and stuff, the mount we got off of a 78 Dodge Dually W300. That stands for 4-wheel drive, 1-ton dually. It was a dump truck, and it was a factory Sno-Commander. Full-time 4-wheel drive since this is 78. And I got those mud flaps off the same truck for free. And in here, we had to take the door panel off because the window decided to just, you know, come off track. A lot of wires. Still just as bad as it was whenever I made my first video on it. And I actually got this at Goodwill. Good find. I'm gonna have some videos on CBs and other kind of radios. Got this at Goodwill for $6.99. A Royce 23 channel CB radio, and it still seems to work. All the lights light up and stuff. And that little sticker there says who owned it and when it was installed. And as you can see, it says KZK6905. Maybe I was in a semi truck at some point, and that's what number it was in the fleet. I don't know. But it's cool nonetheless. Royce. I'm gonna have some more CB radio stuff like I literally just said. I took the radio I was out of here. It was a Sanyo AM/FM cassette. Come on, stay in park. Happy now? There. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Sanyo, and I've tried all kinds of things. It does not want to power on. Yeah. Remember, never drive faster than your guardian angel can fly. Yeah. In the buddy seat. Oh yeah, I mounted a tachometer on here. Completely by myself. Oh, toot my own horn. Speaking of horns, can't get the horn to work. I went through all connections. I think it's just a bad terminal or something. Or whatever the thing is, I'm going to show you in a little bit. Put a fuse on the CB wire. And this was easy, really. It's the green wire is to tell you how fast your engine's running. That's how you get the RPMs off of it. It's hooks to the negative side of the ignition coil. The white is for the light that lights it up. The black is for the ground, and the red is for the power. Custom. More digicals going on up here. Yes, it's a Vice Grip Garage term. Pretty good videos, I like them. I've put about, I think, 20 miles on, about 20 some miles on since I got it. Tutting around the yard. What does tutting mean? I don't know. Look at that. Well, you missed it. Sorry. There we go. These seats. I got some parts at the Price Center and the truck car aisle this year. And I saw sets of these buddy seats going for about $600 or $700 or more in much worse condition than this. Like, this was all just bare foam, and this back was just completely ripped apart. And yeah, and most of them seem to be black, so I'm guessing they're Al Warlocks or Lure Expresses. So yeah, that's worth a lot more than I figured it would be. I got a set of custom 150 badges. It took me a while, but I found them at car aisle. Not telling you how much I paid for those. Whew. Couldn't believe it. So we're gonna add the Sno-Commander stuff to here, and it's pretty cool about them. Well, one thing is that they were factory plow trucks that had belt-driven plow pumps on them. I got the one mud flap on here. Upon closer inspection, can you see that? Well, just gotta tell you, it says 4x4, so that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh yeah, another little taste of the frame before I make an entire video on it. Another hole in there. What's left of that? Cobwebs is literally holding this together. It's cobwebs. Here's one. Holding all this rust together. Pretty crazy, huh? This is the second or third time I've had to dump this out to the ground because of all rust falling through my weather sealing there. And maybe you can, maybe you can't see the holes up there. That's not even close to watertight. Crispy. I got these off my 94-year-old great grandmother, Victor patch kit, and I also got off of her another Victor rubber patch kit. So I figured once the truck's all done, that'll look pretty nice at shows with those on the hood or something. Maybe that would be a bad thing. I don't know. Ames. Is it Ames? Ameses? How do you even say that? I don't know. Got the gun rack off. Maybe you didn't see it with them. There's a Power Wagon hood emblems. I took those off just because I figured, why not save on them? Well, we still can, you know? Instead of having to buy a brand new set or just re-chroming them. I'm pretty sure you can just buy this little foam thingy. It probably just screws on because there's shot on both panels. This is off track. At least you got the ventilator. Listen how much rust falls off this thing whenever I shut it. Maybe you heard that, maybe you didn't. I don't know. Only the finest dry rot. I dated these. These are 2002. These are already rusty. These are brand new a few months ago. Oh man, look at all that perfect, just perfect booger welding. That's just nasty. Can't even look at that. I want to see something stupid. Bending that with one finger. Yeah. How do you like that? It's pretty crazy. Canada. Yep, only step sides were made in Canada. And there's the sticker thingamajig. Listen to that brake pedal lose its pressure. Listen. The water temperature gauge. It doesn't work. All of a sudden it kicks on, which is weird because this one works too. Explain that. Apparently I just wanted a double safe or something. I'm not really sure. You can see all the acid leaked all over the frame and the battery box. Oh, it was a mess. Oh, I'm glad we got out here before it started, I don't know, poisoning or drinking water or something. It's all your fault. I know the factory shocks were that kind of yellow, kind of like Myers plow yellow. Could they be factory? I do not know. There's still a speck of yellow on this one. Well, a few specks. Watch this. I can grab pieces of the shock through magic. Listen to that. That's just perfect. Well, now I think about it, did my power steering leak? No. Huh. Must have just been out. Also, did you notice they had cut the frame, putting the engine back in. It was rebuilt 13 years ago. They cut the frame out and put it back in, but they didn't cut it on this side. Figure that out. You can see how much gas has been leaking around the Holly. Ugh. No wonder it doesn't run very well. So yeah, that's part 2. Also, I found out why there's an extra ring on here for another belt. For air conditioning. They just save money using the same alternator belt thingy, belt holder, thingamajig, instead of just making whole newer ones for air conditioning trucks. Also, we got a new fuel pump on it because it was leaking gas into the oil. And yeah, there's part 2. I'm gonna make some Sno-Commander and Sno-Fighter videos. Actually, directly after I shut off this camera. Also, here's some rust that's been falling off in there. and some electrical tape. Yum. One last whiff of that old truck smell. Perfect. Alright, thank you for watching this. I figured since I got so much people watching my part 1, like almost 600 views now on just one video. I'm probably gonna make a little celebration thingamajig once I hit my 1,000th view. And yeah, once again, thanks for watching. Gonna make some Sno-Commander and Sno-Fighter stuff. Hopefully I'll post that as soon as I post this one. So, thank you for watching today. Have a good night.